Welcome to Cosmic Intuitive Tarot. My name is Tanya. This is going to be a reading today for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In your pre-meditation, I did see a lot of the color purple, which is all about your crown chakra. So you might be receiving some divine downloads right now. You might be also opening up some spiritual abilities, some psychic abilities. I also did see, it looked like a lot of like restless and sleepless nights and anxiety from maybe some past obstacles and challenges that you have been through. But I did see a lot of orbs around you, like little white orbs floating all around you, as well as you holding this ball of light. So this is like the light of hope. And this is what you're holding on to, and in doing that is driving you forward, and it is creating some kind of passion within you that is igniting. So holding on to that hope and that faith is what will ignite some passion within you to get you past these obstacles and challenges, as well as I did see like a flag, which for me was like a victory flag. It wasn't a red flag. It was a victory flag. So there's going to be victory and triumph with this situation, and whether it be with the obstacles and challenges that you have faced, or by holding on to that faith and that hope and that ball of light. There's going to be some kind of passion that's going to be ignited within you. And again, I did see that crown chakra lit up, a lot of color purple here. So it's a very spiritual color. So there is definitely some kind of divine downloads that you're probably receiving. And you might be tapping into some like psychic abilities as well. So let's go ahead and get in the tarot, see what wants to come forward for you. Remember, only take what resonates and leave the rest. And I do encourage you to check out your rising, moon, or Venus signs as well. And there's going to be some kind of new inspirational ideas. There's downloads that are happening here. There's some kind of passion that's getting ignited through this inspiration. There might be like travel and adventure in your future here. That could be something that you're looking into. I see you having a lot of discernment right now and some kind of contemplation state. And like a resting and recovering period. One more shuffle. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of adventure that's ahead of you. Whether it's travel or it's just that passion that's being ignited in you. Something to do with your destiny. And those orbs could be, spirit guides. It can be those downloads that are coming in. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. Six of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. So you might be dealing with a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. 2 of Cups. Hermit. Could also be dealing with a Virgo. Four of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse. The Moon. Scorpio's major arcana. 2 of Swords. Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. This can mean travel. It's looking towards the future. It's also like a bit of a waiting period and all about divine timing. I did see something in the meditation that's about your destiny. So that is like, can be something that you're tuning into. We got the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Magician. So it looks like there was something here that wasn't stable. It wasn't a stable foundation. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Could be dealing with a Virgo or an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Both the queens on the table are in reverse. There is some kind of ending that's happening. This could be an ending of those obstacles and challenges that you have been facing. And you do have that 10 of Pentacles, so there is some kind of wealth, success, abundance that is ahead of you. And it will allow you to go on to calmer waters. Again, this can be something to do with travel. It's all about trusting your intuition. There is some kind of decision, an internal decision. You might feel like at a crossroads right now. And it does have something to do with either a feeling of being left out in the cold and abandonment, or a feeling of financial insecurity. And it does look like there very well could be a relationship, a soulmate that's coming towards you, that's coming out of the cold. We're going to get some clarifiers here to get some more details. But there is a balance that's needed within this relationship. We have the Queen of Swords under the Hermit. So when the Queen of Swords is in reverse, she's very cold and harsh. She can come off as very arrogant. And, the Hermit's all about solitude. It is going inwards and finding that light and shining it on the shadows. And then you have that Magician. So it is something that's in alignment with you. It's all about manifesting. It's all about as above, so below. And it's, so it can be something that you've been manifesting, or somebody is manifesting here. And this can have to do with something with your future. It looks like it's taking time, though. It's going to require that strength and courage and some type of leap of faith here. So let's grab some clarifiers to get a little bit more details on this situation. We have that Six of Wands in reverse. Let's see what this is. This is like an egotistical energy. There is actually a lot of egotistical energy on the board. There might be some kind of ego death that's happening. It can be with you or somebody you're dealing with. But it's like somebody that's in it just for the victory. Looks like whatever this is, it's going to be illuminated. We have the Knight of Swords. So this is communication, it's clarity, it is, it's also precise, it's action, it's motivated to move forward here. We have a Tower, Three of Swords, and the Sun. So there's going to be some kind of upheaval. It is some kind of separation here, heartache and loss. And within that, there is going to be an upheaval of energies to remove old stagnant energies so that new energies can come in. This will be illuminated to you during this process. There is going to be some type of revelation during this Tower moment. And it does have to do with a separation of some kind. And it's something that is going to be an obstacle and a challenge for you. This may have already happened for you, and that is part of those obstacles and challenges, and why you might be feeling like you're suffering in silence, or that anxiety and that sleepless nights. I was seeing that in the premeditation. Okay, so it looks like it's divine communication and clarity. So there is some kind of divine clarity and communication that's coming in towards you. Again, I did see your crown chakra lit up which is all about getting those divine downloads and, you know, trusting your intuition with it. So there is something here about within this upheaval, something's going to be illuminated to you, and it's coming from the divine, and it's coming from the infinite and from source, and you need to trust your intuition with the situation. But it will be illuminated to you, but it is in result to some kind of heartache and loss and separation. Okay, Queen of Wands, that's Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. When she's in reverse, she can be very egotistical. She cannot be very, she doesn't feel like she is in power. She's also not very passionate, and can sometimes come off as a bit seductive. Six of Cups. So this can have something to do with your past. It can be your past self, or even a past relationship, past lives, childhood, something to do with your past here. We have the Eight of Swords. So this is that entrapment, you know, suffering in silence, being mentally entrapped by the situation. We have the Devil in reverse, Capricorn's major arcana. And then we have the Sacred Feminine, which is the Empress energy sideways. So the Devil in reverse is good. It's releasing those things that keep you chained and bound. It's releasing karma. It's releasing negative energies. It's releasing toxic patterns, addictions, codependencies, anything that is those shadow sides of ourselves. And it is a release of that. And with that Eight of Swords, so this can be some type of negative mindset of feeling trapped and chained and bound by something. And it is going to require some self-love. It is going to require self-care and nurturing and compassion for ourselves, and to nurture your feminine side. So, but there is a release of those patterns that's happening. There is an energy here that's looking towards the future. It's something from your past, and looking towards the future. It is a bit of a waiting energy because it's all about divine timing. There is an energy here that's in contemplation and planning something. It looks like they're planning on coming out of the cold and to send a message, and it is the divine masculine. So you have that Six of Cups. This is an energy from your past. Again, it can be like past childhood. It can even be an energy that, even if you didn't really know this energy from your childhood, this energy might feel like you've known them from past lives. So this is something to do with a past life. It is a divine timing. It's waiting, it's planning, and it's looking towards the future. And there's that third eye that's opening here. So there is, again, those intuitive downloads that are happening. There is planning and decision that is needed here. It is also having discernment and looking towards that future. It can also be at a distance from you, this energy. It has felt left out in the cold or abandoned. And it is somebody that is coming out of the cold. They are sending that message, and it is the divine masculine. So it is a divine pair that we have here. And it's just a balance of those energies, and it's all about divine timing. So there's just right now, there is a time to pour into yourself, give yourself some love, yourself some compassion, some self-care, and release those toxic patterns, behaviors, whatever it is for you, negative mindsets. Those need to be released. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. This is wish fulfillment. It's wealth, it's abundance, it's success. Can be a relationship. It can be marriage. It can be a new job, a new home, a new car, whatever success is to you. This can be what you're holding on to, hope from, with, you know, as getting that 10 of Pentacles. It's going to require a lot of strength and courage and passion. We have the Knight of Wands on the bottom. We have the Five of Swords, King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Eight of Wands, and 10 of Cups. So a lot of these energies are sideways. So this energy is very fluid right now. It's all about to do with divine timing and that wheel. But it is a wish fulfillment. It is happiness. It is deep love. And it can be with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this is just the energy that it's embodying because it has that deep love for you. It is wanting a stable relationship and an abundant relationship with you. And there is movement here. It's just not come to fruition yet because it is working through some energies. There might have been some conflicts within this own energy here, their own mental conflicts as well, that need to be released in order for this 10 of Cups to come to fruition. Yeah, there needs to be completions of cycles here. But once these cycles complete, it looks like there is communication. It could be from an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius as well. Okay, let's see what this 5 of Pentacles is. We did see that in the shuffle there. This is an energy coming out of the cold, coming out of financial instability. So this can be that person that's coming towards you. It's a decision that has to be made. There needs to be forgiveness. There's some kind of judgment that's happening with this energy. There needs to be forgiveness and compassion, as well as, a liberation energy. 7 of Wands on the bottom. We got the Queen of Wands sideways, Ace of Wands. We got that 4 of Wands in reverse, and the King of Wands. Wow. A lot of passion here. A lot of passion. Holy shitta. There is recognition and victory with this. It's just going to take time. It's an investment and it's in alignment, but it is going to require an energy to go inwards. Probably both parties. There might be a bit of a mirroring going on right now. It is going to require both parties to go inwards and find that inner strength and light, and light that passion within them and hold on to that hope to push them forward. But the 4 of Wands in reverse, it's not a stable energy. So right now this energy is not stable, and that's why it's in the cold. There needs to be boundaries with this energy. And it could be boundaries with reciprocal energies, because the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, again, like I said earlier, that Queen of Wands in reverse, she can be very sexual and seductive. And it's the same thing with the King of Wands. He's kind of known as the player. And he is kind of known as, a very sexual energy. So there might need to be more of a balance here for stability within this energy. It also is like, there just needs to be a stronger foundation with this energy. There needs to be boundaries that need to be placed here. We got that 7 of Wands, which is all about boundaries. But there is some kind of lack of stability here. And this energy, either you or this energy that you're dealing with, is feeling like they have been abandoned and left in the cold and don't feel like they have support within this relationship, whether that's you or this energy. So there needs to be boundaries as well as more stable foundation within this. Okay, let's look up the 2 of Cups. This is that partnership. It can be romantic. It can be platonic. It's a soulmate. We have soulmates of all sorts of kinds. Some of them are platonic with friends. And some of them, stay for seasons. Some of them stay for a lifetime. It's all about trusting your intuition with this situation. Can be a bit of a hidden energy. Chariot on the bottom, Cancer's major arcana. What happened to my music? Play. Sorry about that. We got the Hermit again. Queen of Pentacles, that's your minor arcana, and the Nine of Swords, which is that sleepless nights and anxiety. This is kind of what I was seeing in my meditation. Not quite like this image, but just somebody that's like laying in bed but not sleeping, but looks full of anxiety and restlessness here. And all of these energies are sideways. So there needs to be, somebody needs to go inwards. There needs to be a bit of a solitude energy. You know, you need to go inwards and find that inner light, shine a light on those shadows within ourselves, heal. It will help with your anxiety, your sleepless nights. There needs to be more stability here and grounding and balancing of those energies. But you did get that Chariot, which is that victory and triumph, which is kind of what I was seeing with the flag in your meditation. Typically, the Chariot, this deck's a little bit different, but it's all about movement, quick, accelerated movement. It's driven, it's focused, and it's a victory card. So there is victory with this situation. You just need to ground your energies and find that stability within you, and go inwards to start that spiritual journey, which I do kind of feel like you've already started this journey. These energies are sideways, so it does look like you have already started this process. I was sensing that in your meditation. I also was sensing all these little orbs around you. So you are divinely guided and protected. There is an energies that are around you. There are these signs and synchronicities that you're probably seeing right now. And it's you know, it's showing you places of your shadows, as well as where your boundaries need to be set within yourself and within your exterior environment, whether it's with people, work, whatever the situation is with you. There needs to be boundaries here. Okay, well, apparently it doesn't like this song, so let's go to the next one. Oh my God, it totally kicked me out of Spotify. The Hermit, which we did see here with your energy. So this is upright. This just might be you going in and, you know, going in towards that energy and finding that inner light here, going on that spiritual journey. The Hermit is all about that journey. It is a solitude journey. So it's a single energy journey. And you do have achievements there with it. Three of Cups on the bottom. We got the Eight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, which is your major arcana, and the Wheel, it's a destiny. So you very well could be becoming a spiritual teacher, and that's something you're discovering within this journey. And it is something that, I'm getting full body chills. It is something that is divinely written for you. This could be something that you're going to be doing for work. And that is something you'll be discovering when you go on this journey. It does look like your work is supposed to be a spiritual teacher here and a spiritual leader. If that doesn't resonate for you, might not be for you. Or it's just telling you to put in the work on yourself and gain that spiritual awareness and a higher learning and a higher understanding about what is in your destiny and what is divinely written for you. And within going in that hermit mode and that spiritual journey, you will find that there. And you got that Three of Pentacles or Three of Cups. So there is movement, accelerated movement to higher ascension here. It can be, Three of Cups can be a reconciliation, but it is also a soul tribe. It's also friendships. So along that journey, you might find some type of soul tribes. You know, they always say, your soul tribe kind of finds you when you're at the right frequency. So through this journey, you're going to be finding your soul tribe and your soul people here that are helping you move to your highest timeline. And it will be a completion of cycles, but again, there needs to be boundaries and protection of your energies. Okay, let's see what this Four of Wands in reverse is. This is an instability. It's conflicts. It's I have something in my eye. It's like a lack of support, which we did kind of see. It came out in the reading and up above here. Let's see what wants to come out with this Four of Wands. Seven of Swords on the bottom. Sorry guys, as I pick my eye here. Something in my damn eyeball. Maybe you guys aren't seeing something clearly. I feel like I can't see right now. Might be a sign for you. Two of Swords. 7 and 2, that's that 9. This is anxiety, sleepless nights. 10 of Wands, these are those burdens that need to be released. And a new beginning. So within releasing certain burdens, burdens of instability, the burdens of not feeling like you have support, you have new beginnings that are coming towards you. It can be new opportunities. It can be something you've manifested, or just like maybe a new job offers, a new job. Like I was saying, there was something there that I do feel like you are, within going in that journey, you're going to find your soul tribe, and you might discover that you are some type of spiritual teacher. And that could be that job opportunity. Looks like somebody's planning something here, though. They are planning on coming towards you. They're just rejuvenating their energies right now. It is a soulmate. It's going to take some time and patience and harmony. Who is this? It can be somebody you are friends with. It is a soulmate, though. They are coming in for communication. They're trying to find their balance with reciprocal energies here. It could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. There's definitely communication here, though. It's just going to take time. It's all about that divine timing. So I don't know if this is who there's going to be that, who there was separation with. It looks like it's a different energy than what was up here. But there does need to be release of some burdens here from an unstable relationship. And the choice is yours, it looks like. 10 of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, the 10 of Swords that was under, it's in reverse. That was under the 10 of Pentacles. That is releasing those things that no longer serve you, releasing those things that have hurt you in the past, negative mindsets, betrayals, burdens. There's a release of those things and a completion of that cycle. Magician on the bottom. So this is something that's going to put you in alignment by releasing those things. Just something to do with your past. There's that King of Swords who I saw. He is in reverse right now. So this might be somebody you're friends with. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. He is in a reverse. So right now he's quite egotistical. He can be very stern and cold and harsh. It looks like it's somebody from your past who you were friends with. And they are wanting a reconciliation with you. But either it looks like this energy. So if you don't feel like this cycle is you of releasing like things that have hurt you from in your past, maybe you've already done that. I did kind of feel like you've already been on some type of journey. So this might be this King of Swords here that is on a journey. They might have just started the spiritual awakening, which is, those things do take time. It's all about destiny and divine timing. But this energy is trying to release things that no longer serve them. And they are trying to alchemize and transmute some energies here. But this energy is in alignment. It can be something you've manifested, but there is some confusion here on this relationship. There is a collaboration that's needed. And it's a collaboration of ascension. Wow. So there's somebody from your past. It's somebody you know that you could have been friends with in the past, or you shared a past life with. In a past life, you guys were friends. If it's somebody you don't know. But it looks like this energy is trying to complete some cycles here so that they can come towards you. Interesting. Okay, let's see what the moon is. This is Scorpio's major arcana. This is your intuition. It's your subconscious. It's trusting in the unknown. I did see that your crown chakra was lit up. So these could be like intuitive downloads you're receiving in the evening. Yeah, it looks like it's something to do with your intuition here. This thing's hanging on by a thread. We have your major arcana, King of Pentacles. We all embody both masculine and feminine energies. We got the Hanged Man, Pisces major arcana, 10 of Swords, and 4 of Cups. So this could be that King of Swords that was in reverse. So you could also be dealing with a fellow Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We did get Virgo on the board as well. But it looks like this energy is in contemplation. They're showing discernment. But it is a stagnant energy right now. They are trying to gain a different perspective and some spiritual awareness. So it does look like they are on some kind of spiritual journey themselves. And there is completions of cycles that's happening with this energy. It is a death and rebirth cycle, a liberation, a rejuvenation of energies, and it's a completion. And this energy is planning to communicate 100%. They are going to be sending you some type of message here eventually. They're very passionate, very, very passionate about you. There could be a little bit of holding on to past conflicts. So I don't know if this is an energy that you had some kind of fallout with in the past, or it's just conflicts of being impatient because there's a waiting energy here. But trust your intuition around that energy and have discernment. Okay, let's see what this Queen of Swords is in reverse. Again, this is somebody who can come off very arrogant and egotistical. We did get that King of Swords in reverse as well. So again, with that mirroring, there is mirroring that's happening here. So this kind of some type of twin flame divine union relationship, because there does seem to be some mirroring energies. But she can be very arrogant and cold and stern when she's in reverse. Could be because of things that past loss and depression that you've been through. 3 of Pentacles. So this is a collaboration. So again, it's that mirroring. 9 of Cups. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And 7 of Wands. So there needs to be boundaries, as well as you need to stand your ground on a situation here. You need to trust in your intuition. You need to open up your heart chakra. You do have success and achievements with this energy once you set some boundaries. So there needs to be boundaries. Maybe you need to protect your heart space more. So the Queen of Cups, one of the things she is extremely guilty of doing is pouring into others and leaving herself dry. So set boundaries with yourself to not pour into non-reciprocal energies. Make sure that you are getting back as much as you are giving. And that is one of her biggest flaws, is that, you know, she pours into everybody else and then she's left dry and drained. So protect your energies, set your boundaries with certain energies, but you do have some type of collaboration here with the divine, which I did see in your meditation, was that, you know, you are very divinely guided and protected. You might be receiving those intuitive downloads. I did see a ton of orbs around you. So there is either, you do have guides all around you. What those orbs are, I don't know. I didn't really ask, but they felt safe and peaceful and cozy and fuzzy. So, you know, they didn't seem like they were anything negative. And like I said, you had this ball of light in your hand, and that kind of seemed what, you know, all these orbs were around you. They weren't necessarily attracted to this light, so they weren't taking and siphoning from you. They were protecting your energy around you. So there is some kind of energy that is around you that is protecting you, but it's also calling for your own discernment and your own protection of your own energies, as well as setting your boundaries with those things. But you do have achievements with this. So right now you might be coming off a bit cold and harsh with your words. So just choose your words wisely, because that Queen of Swords, her words, you know, her sword is double-edged and her sword cuts both ways. So your words will hurt others just as much as it's going to hurt you. So just choose your words wisely here. Magician, this is, you know, manifesting, it's alignment, it's as above, so below. It's knowing that you can manifest your greater and highest good, your highest potential, your highest timeline. We're going to pull some manifestation card after this. Magician on the bottom. So it's double clarifying this. 7 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and that Knight of Wands again. So there's some kind of balance that's needed with this energy here, with something that's been manifested. There is balance that's needed. Again, that, you know, so just balance out your chakras, balance out your, you know, work on some chakras for some hertz frequencies for your heart and your throat, as well as your crown. There needs to be a balance within those 3 chakras here. You can even throw in that third eye, because we did get a card here with that third eye energy. But there is a plan. Somebody has a plan here. It just hasn't gone and happened yet, because it's all about divine timing and alignment. So these energies aren't in alignment right now. So your frequency might be higher than their frequency, so it's not in alignment, so they can't come forward yet, or vice versa. But there is an imbalance of energies, and there needs to be a balance with frequencies here. But this energy is planning on taking action and coming forward. But again, it's all about alignment and divine timing. Okay, let's grab a manifestation card. See what you can manifest for your greater and higher good here. Magic of love, crystal clarity. You create your own magic. What we were saying with the magician. You create your own magic. Empower yourself to go directly for what you desire with crystal clear clarity. Very nice. So you are the magician here. You can manifest your own highest reality, your own highest timeline. You need to go towards that in a direction with crystal clear clarity. And you need to empower yourself here and, ignite that passion. I really hope this helped. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care.